Story of a fraud scheme that ended in a grisly murder. Two men are now facing charges for killing and dismembering a 75-year-old man who detectives say they had been stealing mail from. Investigators recently found the victim's body buried in the backyard of one of the suspects' homes in Valrico. Fox 13's Evan Moon spoke with the man's neighbors who say questions have been swirling for days, and they now feel a sense of closure.
Forensics teams were first seen in that Valrico neighborhood nearly 2 weeks ago, so neighbors tell me they're finally feeling some closure after these arrests were made today, after days of anxiety and uncertainty about what was going on behind that house. It all started with a call from a neighbor for a missing person they hadn't seen in days that ended in the worst possible way. The bodily remains of Joseph Romano found buried in the backyard of a Valrico home. Two people arrested for his murder, 45-year-old Joe Scholero living at the home where the body was found, and his friend, 31-year-old Silvano Chrisman, who flew in from New York and had been staying with him. These men allegedly caught stealing mail from the victim's home and fraudulently taking large sums of money from his bank account. Those actions leading to a search of this home.
Following that, we were actually able to obtain a search warrant for Scholero's property. That occurred on February 13th, where unfortunately we did find the dismembered remains of our victim. Anytime you have two suspects who prey on an elderly member of our community, it's truly horrific, and just the brutality of what happened to this individual, it's truly heartbreaking.
Investigators can't yet confirm the relationship between these men and the older victim, but they say they all knew each other and were scheming money from him. Both suspects facing charges of first-degree murder, along with burglary with battery, money laundering, abuse of a dead body, and other charges. Now, of course, they both will remain behind bars, one here in Tampa Bay, the other arrested by the New York City Police Department. It's unclear if he will be extradited back here to face charges. At the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office, Evan Moon, Fox 13 News.